are here at the March for Life, and there must be 50 to 100,000 virgins all gathered here, walking down Constitution Avenue to the Supreme Court. Are we gonna protect life? Yeah. Let's protect life! Let's do it! Here we go! Let's save the babies! Save the babies! Yeah! How you doing? Good to see you. 1, 2, 3, life! 1, 2, 3, life! So we're seeing lots of people. Some people are singing here. Wow, lots of singing going on. And I saw the sign, choose adoption. And how many children have you adopted?
Not able to adopt. I'd love to adopt. We weren't able to adopt.
Oh, gotcha. And how many children have you adopted?
None.
Okay.
This is a win-win message. Yeah.
And how many children have you adopted?
None.
And how many children have you adopted?
I have 2 of my own.
Yeah. But so you've adopted,
I have 2 of my own.
but you haven't adopted any.
No.
Okay.
Just the message.
The message. Okay.
Exactly.
But the life in the womb is innocent.
Okay, but you are born with original sin, right?
Yes, you are.
So how is that innocent? Some babies could be classified as pretty evil.
When you get baptized in the Catholic Church, then you get rid of the original sin.
Right, but before you get baptized, you're kind of evil.
You're not evil because a baby can't commit sin.
Why should people listen to you? You know, you're here, you have a tattered book, you're talking, I don't know if you're talking to anybody or
Yes,
not.
I'm talking to Joe Biden.
And what's the flag? The flag, can you explain the flag?
Of the Sacred Heart.
Oh, got it, all right.
During the French Revolution, they were taking out a lot of Christians. And what they did was they took that Sacred Heart and put it on the French flag. And so this is a symbol of putting it on the American flag to show that this country stood up.
Okay, wonderful. Are you a little worried that somebody's going to say, you desecrated the flag, this is not respecting the flag, we got a great flag?
I thought about,
Yeah, maybe should to a military person and ask them if they're okay with it.
The military crews haven't said anything.
Okay, because I support the troops.
Yeah.
We should all support the troops and all that stuff. But it could be seen as a desecration.
If your child has this X, Y, and Z.
Stand beside her and guide her through the nights of the lights from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. So after you had your daughter, things changed.
I just felt, how could anyone just do that?
Right.
Well, I have 7 children, and I am pro-life.
So there you have it. You have the option to choose adoption. These women, they're not going to be the ones to adopt you, unfortunately. We're asking all kinds of people about their signs. Tell us what yours says.
Well, we don't have one. We're pro-life. We're trying to meet up with some other folks.
Yeah. There is a lot of death in the Bible, right? Like God does kill a lot of people in the Bible, right?
Yeah. Like death is a part of life, yes.
Yeah. But he actually like murders people with plagues, and I think it was 2 Kings. He drops a wall on 27,000 Syrians.
Plenty of evidence in the Bible that supports that we need to love our neighbor and protect innocent people.
If you look at the Bible, God killed like 2.1 million people. Satan only killed 10 people. So isn't Satan a little more pro-life than God?
No.
No?
No.
Sex isn't really for recreation. I mean, sex was made to procreate.
Why is there enjoyment? Why are people like,
God was
oh
good
yeah,
for us
oh
in
yeah,
that
oh
way,
yeah.
I guess. And people just have to understand this is not a recreational sport. This is something serious.
What would you say to people who say, knock it off, go home and
To us?
yeah. You say the Bible is a pro-life book?
Of course.
And then what do you say to the people out there who say, well, you know what? God killed everybody on earth. He killed everybody except for Noah and a bunch of farm animals. That's not very pro-life.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
Because I've had people make the argument, there was probably some pregnant women that were there and the flood happened that God sent, and he kind of aborted those babies.
Well, on the same hand, he also did have an ark and did try to save as many as he could. And it was.
But a boat is really small. You couldn't fit all of. If a fetus is considered a baby, shouldn't he have saved every pregnant woman because there's life on them?
So we do try to save every baby. Yes. Yeah.
I'm talking about the ark.
The ark itself.
He should have put all the pregnant women on the ark.
So the interpretation of the Genesis story is hard.
What podcast is that?
It's called Crisis Point magazine. It's a website.
Holy shit. I mean, what's the alternative for women who are considering
Adoption.
So what should happen to these children that are born? What are the options for people?
It's adoptions.
But
Right.
adoption is a great choice instead of abortion.
What message would you have to women who are considering having an abortion?
When a woman becomes pregnant, there's two bodies there. It's not one, and it's not my body, my choice. It's care for the child. There's adoption. There's other routes to go.
What do you say to people out there that say that they don't want to get the COVID vaccine?
If the my body, my choice works for abortion, why doesn't the same work for the vaccine? If it's my body, it should be my choice of whether or not I want to vaccinate.
And so how many children have you adopted?
I don't have any children that I've adopted, so.
How many of those children are adopted?
None.
How many children have you adopted?
We have 4. We have no adopted. We have no.
Oh, you haven't.
Each of my family is 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you guys are just having children.
Yep.
Amazing. Not adopting the others. Okay, well, we are here at the March for Life, 50,000 to 100,000 people. A lot of them want other people, to have children. They don't want to help.
For the sake of his sorrowful passion.
Have mercy on us and the whole world.
For the sake of his sorrowful passion.
Have mercy on us and the whole world.
For the sake of